the diplomatic face-off, the big face-off, in fact, between India and Canada is only intensifying. And now New Delhi has reacted to Justin Trudeau, the Canadian Prime Minister's statement last night, calling it out as a repeat lie. India says not a shred of evidence has been shared by Canada, and that Canadian authorities continue to repeat their assertions, which are not true, that they are baseless. India reacting to Justin Trudeau's offensive. He doubled down his charges, remember, without any evidence. And of course, the offensive seen as a pre-election ploy amid the waning support in Canada for this party, for Justin Trudeau. And senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor joins us on the broadcast for more. Abhishek, of course, India-Canada ties hitting the lowest of the low at this point in time. It's the nadir that we've never seen before. And what happened last night after the RCMP also now raking up, now bringing in somewhere the Bishnoi gang, and then we have the Prime Minister Justin Trudeau saying that it's a fundamental error and whatnot. New Delhi is now giving it back, saying that there's no shred of evidence that has been given. It's only a repeat of the lies.
Trudeau being Trudeau and doing all this for his politics is what we are being told, that we are not going to even dignify a Prime Minister of Canada's statement, public statement, with, say, our External Affairs Minister or even Foreign Secretary speaking, because we don't want to indulge with this repeat lying by the establishment when they are basically lying through the teeth to their own public about this, because nothing has been shared with India which is actionable, which can be of consequence. In fact, sources tell us that the RCMP should feel ashamed of taking the name of Lawrence Bishnoi gang and of Bishnoi gang's involvement in whatever is happening in Canada, because India has sought extradition of at least 3, possibly more of these criminals, and Canada has refused to extradite them. So obviously Canada, on the one hand, is providing safe harbor to these criminal elements in the name of Khalistani politics, to which Justin Trudeau is beholden, and in many ways is in a trap of. And on the other, they are blaming Lawrence Bishnoi gang for carrying out these activities. I mean, Lawrence Bishnoi is an Indian citizen in an Indian jail. What about Goldie Brar, who is an Indian citizen and frequenting between Canada and the United States essentially as a fugitive of law and living illegally there? And why not catch hold of him if the RCMP has all the connections and the evidence and the wherewithal to catch hold of him and send him back to India? So obviously, Canadian position is a bunch of lies, is what we are being told. Also, Justin Trudeau, whatever he has made, whatever he has said in that statement last evening, Rakshita, is essentially aimed at buttressing his politics as he has to retrieve a very difficult and an election where he seems to be failing, and the Liberal Party seems to be on a thin ice, so to say. So I think India is not going to dignify Justin Trudeau's statement with any kind of counter from, say, External Affairs Minister or even the Foreign Secretary as of now. But sources tell us that whatever the Canadian Prime Minister has said is just a repeat of lies insofar as any sharing of evidence goes, because none has been shared so far.
Right, Abhishek. Thank you so much for joining us with that update coming in on the India-Canada face-off, viewers. That's New Delhi that is hitting back at Ottawa at Justin Trudeau and rejecting the claims of the Canadian Prime Minister, who last night in a press conference had doubled down the charges without, of course, presenting any proof, and talking about the involvement, the alleged involvement of Indian agencies and Indian government officials, and of course talking about some fundamental error that he accused India of making.